Hi everyone! The 21st century is a really weird time when you can only trust people close to you and have to double check even the information from reliable sources. How did we come to this? The thing is, we live in an era of information. Today, almost everyone has access to an unlimited amount of data. We can use it and also create it without bothering whether it's actually true or not. It's simply impossible to assess the size of the information field, so each of us must learn to distinguish lies from the truth. And today, we will help you in this difficult matter and tell you why your entire life has been a lie. Let's get it on! There is hardly anyone on our planet who has never tried instant noodles. This affordable and very popular product is sold literally everywhere, and when there's no time to cook, instant noodles can help fix up a quick dinner. But unfortunately, there's one upsetting thing about this. That is, the sellers have come up with a way to trick you. Do you think that the cup is always full to the very bottom? Think again. There are fewer noodles inside than you want to believe. Baby carrots are delicious and, most importantly, a very healthy snack. It has one drawback: the price. But there's a good reason for it, right? After all, baby carrots are grown in a special way. They taste better than the usual carrot, or do they? Spoiler alert, there's no such thing as a baby carrot. In the 80s, a farmer from California, Mike Urasek, realized that the usual carrot looks too ugly to sell well, and he came up with the idea to cut the ordinary carrot and turn it into a baby carrot. People liked the improved carrot, and now companies all over the world sell baby carrots at blown-up prices. The baby carrots are made with special equipment. First, carrots are cut into several small pieces and then peeled. If you think that Mike Urasek is the only marketing genius on the planet, then you are wrong. We have prepared an entire list of products that confuse and mislead the customers. Surely these gummy bears left more than one child disappointed.
Happy 'cause I'm a gummy bear, gummy bear.
To tell the truth, even adults are not happy about this. Buy a package of sausages and get 2 extra for free. Sounds like a good deal, right? Wrong. Turns out you have to be especially careful when dealing with such offers. We do not know who came up with the idea to cover only a half of the pizza with the topping, but we sure believe he isn't known for his powerful intellect. And here's another one. Turns out this way of thinking is contagious.
Ooh. Here you go.
Oh boy, Mom, you sure can hydrate a pizza.
How do you like these shrimps? Seeing this, we realize it's not surprising that some people have trust issues. In this case, it's not clear what's worse, that you were deceived, or that you were still hungry after you ate this sandwich. It seems that someone will have to go to the store again.
Rick, could I have my breakfast, please?
Yes, sir. Sheila?
Indeed. Why not make the packaging twice as long as the product itself? It seems that sandwich makers are not to be trusted at all. No, seriously, do not trust them. Would you buy such candies again? We definitely wouldn't. Well, this is simply rude. A bit more on the subject. At least once in your life, you certainly asked yourself, why are the products in advertising so different from the actual products you buy in the store? For this question, we want you to look at a studio where McDonald's shoots its ads. First, the burgers shown in ads are special. They are cooked by a person who works as a food stylist. His direct responsibilities include the preparation of a great-looking meal. The ingredients are the same, but the burger looks completely different. But of course, that's not all. The photos are then edited in Photoshop. Even the slightest defects are removed, and the colors are enhanced and saturated. McDonald's says the burgers featured in the ads look better because they put all the ingredients at the edges so that they can be clearly seen. As for the ordinary burgers, the entire filling is hidden inside between the buns, so the product does not look so delicious. By the way, some companies use questionable tricks for advertising their food. For example, ice cream is often replaced with mashed potatoes because it keeps its shape better. And pancakes are not covered with honey or syrup, but with engine oil, because it has more attractive color and texture. Well, now that you are completely frustrated about the food industry, let's move on to deceptions that have nothing to do with food. The Olympic gold medal is the most honorable award for an athlete, many of whom dedicate their entire lives to earn it. But the thing is, like in most medals, the gold medal is not entirely made of gold. In fact, gold accounts only for a few percent of the metal composition, only covering it on the inside. Inside, the so-called gold medal is just 925 sterling silver. For example, the medals received by athletes at the Games in Rio de Janeiro contain 494 grams of silver and only 6 grams of gold. They got us once again. Well, actually, the medal composition is defined in the rules of the Olympic Charter. Every modern Olympic gold medal shall contain no less than 6 grams of gold. The only athletes who got lucky were the ones who won the Olympic gold in 1908. At that time, the Olympic Games were held in London, and the British decided to make their mark and break the rules of the Olympic Charter. They cast medals for the first place in solid 15-karat gold, though the size of them was quite small, 21 grams against the current 500 grams. It's simply impossible not to say, "Aww," when you see tiny penguins. Just look at them waddling with their straight little feet. But are their legs actually straight? Turns out that all this time the penguins have been hiding something from us. They do have knees. Yes, contrary to the general belief, somewhere there, under thick feathers, there are legs that can bend. They say the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. You may have heard this expression from the parents when they tried to prove that humans tend to embellish things that do not belong to them. But given the fact that we live in an age of technological advancement, perhaps some grass is indeed greener, in the literal sense. Turns out there really is a way to make the grass greener.
So you just take your quart of concentrate and add it to your pre-filled 2.5 gallon.
To do this, you just need to buy a special paint, mix it with water, spray it on the grass, and congrats! You have the greenest lawn in the area. The paint is absolutely harmless for people, animals, and grass itself, so this process is absolutely legal. Shooting an advertisement for hair shampoo is a very challenging process. You have probably wondered why the hair in the TV ads looks so perfect. It is so perfect, one can hardly believe it's real. However, such ads are very misleading. First, the hair is extended so it looks thicker. If a model is lying on the floor during the photo shoot, they put extra strands under her head. Second, the head of the model is sprayed with a special agent to make the hair shine. It takes a lot of time to set up the proper lighting so that the hair looks perfect, and some of the marketing tricks are beyond comprehension. Pay attention to this member of the crew, the man in a green suit. The ad is shot against the green screen to add the background later, so this person should merge with the background. He tosses the hair to make it swish gracefully. Or he can use a stick or a hair loop to create beautiful motion. So don't be jealous. It's impossible to look this good in real life. Girls, do not believe such ads. You have all probably seen the neatly stacked towels at a store. I bet some of you even wondered how to learn to fold the towels like this, but it's actually a trick. In fact, there are often special foam rolls behind the towels which make the towels look so organized. And now a question for people who have never seen ancient pyramids before. If you wanted to see them, which country would you visit? Something tells us that most of you will say Egypt. But did you know that Egypt is not the country with the largest number of pyramids? Well, now you do. The world champion in the number of the pyramids is a neighboring state of Egypt, Sudan. Scientists say there are between 200 and 255 pyramids in Sudan, while there are only 138 pyramids in Egypt. By the way, the creators of the pyramids in Sudan are not Egyptians who wandered too far from their home, but people from the ancient kingdom of Kush. As you might guess, it was located in the territory of modern Sudan. These people were inheritors of the state of Kerma, which has competed with Egypt since ancient times. About 300 to 700 BC, the kings of Kush, also known as the Black Pharaohs, adopted the tradition of building pyramids from the Egyptians. The shape and steep edges of the Sudanese pyramids resemble the Egyptian style, but they are much smaller. Also, there are no valuable artifacts inside. It is a little sad that few people know about pyramids in Sudan. Every year, only about 20,000 tourists come here. Well, it seems that after this video, your worldview will never be the same again. But this is no reason to be upset. Yes, the world is full of deceit, but now it won't be so easy to trick you. See you soon!